So we got this segment called "Keep It Real," and I want you to keep it real. You got to pick one or the other and state why you keeping it.
Who
The
we
power.
we going with
We're
Jeff?
gonna go with Jeff first. We're gonna go with Jeff
Okay.
first. We're gonna go with Jeff first, and then we're gonna go to Trav.
Mm-hmm.
The power to read your partner's mind, or the power to never get sick.
Never get sick. I don't want to be in nobody's head. I don't want to have to fight through all them thoughts and shit. Because if I can read your mind, it's not just when I want to read it. I'm being able to read the shit all the time.
Yeah, even when you
I
don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to. Nah, I don't want that.
I dig it.
Let me be healthy all the time. I'm cool with that.
No. What about you,
How
Trav?
about you, Trav?
Yeah, I want to be healthy.
You don't seem like you want to be healthy.
I said,
You kind of paused on that real quick. You sound like you had to think about that.
I didn't know y'all was gonna ask me the same question.
Mm.
I know it was everything for the both of
All
you.
right, yeah, nah, yeah. I don't need to read your mind.
Why you don't want to read Shorty mind? You don't want to know if
too
she
much Instagram and
Yeah, it's like, bro, you want. And
I
then,
can read
and then
what my partner's doing
then you
just
start
for her
having
saying good
intrusive
morning.
Thoughts.
Huh?
or
What?
not.
You already know what it is,
Yeah,
right?
like you know what I
dig
mean.
it,
I can
dig
read
it.
her.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
That's more so
Right.
assuming.
Huh?
That's assuming.
No,
That's assuming.
Nah, when
No,
you
I
know,
don't.
you know. When you know, you know.
I know.
Yo, B, that's how like.
So it's
so
like,
you know. Let me ask you a
yeah.
question.
It's like,
So you know when your partner's
I'd rather
feeling a
be
certain
healthy,
way.
man.
Hell yeah. What?
So you ain't gotta read it. You ain't
Yeah.
gotta read her mind. So if you had to pick between reading your shorty's mind, reading
Yeah.
your wife's mind, or
I
be
mean,
healthy.
you
Yeah,
know
I'm going
what?
with being healthy.
I would be healthy, rather be healthy, but I would try to find out certain
I'll tell you right now.
swindles
Let
to
me tell you something
to
right
read
now.
a mind sometimes.
So you
Like, if
ask,
we walking in the,
Yeah.
if we walking on the beach, we in somewhere.
you can't pick and
and a
choose.
nigga-
You lost that
and
power
a nigga
already.
walking through.
You want to hear what she thinks?
Yeah, like, I want to see what she. The nigga got gray sweats on. Right? Like,
You
is she
wanna
really
know.
looking at that nigga?
Yeah, you want to know. You
Let me
want to
ask-
know.
I ain't gonna lie
Now,
to
what
you.
about you? You sound like you.
Let me tell
You want to hear what she
Yeah.
thinking.
I want to hear.
You might
what she
hear something
think.
you
Let
don't
me tell you
like.
something.
That's what it
I want
is.
to know what she thinking.
She might be like, I
It-
hate that
I gotta-
nigga. Like,
I got-
man, that nigga get on my nerves.
Exactly, so I can leave that bitch.
You be like, yo, let me fake this real quick.
Let me tell you something.
Yo, you don't want that.
Nah, let me tell you something.
Health is
I
wealth,
don't
man.
need to be healthy because I work out enough. There's enough vitamins in the world.
So you
There's
can't be.
doctors. There's enough doctors.
Mm-mm.
And let me tell you something. One thing
Nah,
that's
son.
uncertain is a female's mind. The most uncertain thing in life is a female's mind.
So is yours.
And you want to go swim in that shit.
Yup, good luck.
At least I have clarity.
Good
at least
job.
at least I got
good
clarity.
luck, brother.
That shit might fuck you up even more, bro.
Yes.
It probably will.
All right, so come get me out the psych ward.
Nah.
Nah, you stay
That
there.
means you're unhealthy.
Yup.
So y'all niggas not
If
gonna help
you-
me.
Nah, no.
So none of y'all niggas gonna help me get
Nah.
Nah, it's over, bro.
So I swear to God, you would have swear I got friends.
It's over.
Ain't nobody. Yo, we told you not to go swim over there.
Yeah, you want to go to fucking.
You wanted to go play with Jaws.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then when he bit you, he wants to come visit.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, stitch up. Come home.
And you know the original Jaws, what really happened in that movie? Like, Jaws' family really came and haunted that family. They came back to haunt them. That's why the mother knew the shit. Like, if you watch it again,
Yeah.
I gotta
Think
watch
about it.
I gotta watch Jones all
the
over.
mother was on it. Like, yo, no, they came back. Like, she was saying certain shit like that in the movie, but
I gotta watch Jones.
that shit
I gotta
haunted
watch
that
Jones.
family, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta watch
Because
Jones.
the pops killed one of them, and I swear to God, that shit is so crazy when you think about it now.
Mm-hmm.
So keep that in mind when you see that shit.
Definitely. Y'all tap into Jaws, you heard?
Yeah, Jaws 1, 2, and 3.
So I got another one.
I'm old, so
All right, let's
shit
keep
like
it
that.
real. No, let's keep it. Let's keep it real. And let's keep it real on this one. All right. Gangsta hip hop from the 80s and 90s is no different from drill music today.
Nah, it's total difference.
What's the big difference?
Lyrically, gangsta hip hop.
All right, so you want
Them-
to? All right, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead. My bad.
Them niggas was nice. Lyrically,
Mhm.
you know what they're talking about. All this.
Mhm.
Shoot him in his mouth. Fuck out of here, man. Shit. You know me, Jeff. That shit gets no play in my car.
So let me ask you a question, but what's the difference though? Because if you got niggas from the 80s and 90s, it's talking about like, yo, kill the
I think
police.
it is a difference.
Yeah.
I think the difference is one, in the 80s and 90s, you had to be tapped in to know who a nigga was talking.
Word.
Like, it wasn't like everybody in the world knew. Like, you got kids in West Bubblefuck that know about beefs and projects in Brooklyn.
yeah.
How? Like, you should and be able to name names. And you get what I'm saying? Like, back then, unless you was tapped in, like, it just sounded like rap.
And if
You didn't really know.
You probably
You didn't know who it was about.
You didn't really
You're an
know who
American
was
gangster.
about who was getting talked about X, Y, and Z. And then two, I just feel like you do have to factor in social media. Like, social media has made it to where niggas is really like, I think the thing that gets lost in all this, people are really dying. Like, these
People
deaths
are
ain't
dying.
fake. Like, these are real
Word.
deaths.
Word.
And people will go on social media and on TikTok and dance to niggas talking about catching a body and be doing the
Smoking
dance
on
to.
this
You
and
get
Naughty
what I'm
Bob.
saying?
That's
Like,
the Naughty Bob. Yeah.
these are
Imagine that
real
shit,
dead
bro.
people. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you see the disconnect. Like, it wasn't like that in the 80s and 90s. Like, it's become more because social media made the world smaller. It's become more disrespectful, and more people know the intricacies than should.
So to me, it just sounds like it's just a little bit more disrespectful. But disrespect is disrespect, no matter how you put it.
Nah, because if I'm say we sitting here, right, and we talking, I got an issue with you, and I say some smart shit, but you only know the smart shit pertains to a situation that me and you know about.
Mhm.
The only nigga that's gonna be offended is you.
Mhm.
Everybody else is oblivious because they don't know what we talking about. Whereas if I just come out and blatantly be disrespectful, now everybody understands and they in the business.
Whatever you're talking about.
What? Huh?
When you
See,
went
we
fed
ain't know
earlier.
about that.
Yo,
When you
Yo,
went fed earlier.
The
that-
fact that
if
nigga
that
gonna push
happened,
it
yeah.
on my jacket,
Yeah.
not on my
If
jacket.
that happened today, everybody would know about
So you
that.
get what I'm
Being that
saying?
it happened back then, only we know about that.
Word.
That type
you
shit.
get what I'm saying? Like, to me,
that would have to be brought up.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, like, why do kids in West Bubblefuck know about beefs in the streets and the projects of Brooklyn?
Because it's this. Oh, Brownsville. I'm from.
Yeah.
I'm from
so
Ohio.
basically, you're saying
Yeah.
it's more
Fuck it.
glorified and is more
Not more
promoted,
glorified.
more
I just
promoted.
think it's more promoted, and they've made it
In that platform.
more commercial to the point that we forget that these are real incidents these dudes is rapping about. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I think what made the 80s and the 90s great is that, to a certain extent, yes, we loved our favorite artists, but we wasn't really looking at these niggas like they was really running around doing everything they was rapping about. Unless you was into like a Cool G rap or like the tough,
And that wasn't more killing. That was
and that
drugs.
was
Yeah.
more drug dealing music. You understand what I'm saying? Whereas now, you know, if X, Y, and Z say he did X, Y, and Z, you can literally go on Instagram and see him
And
do
then you,
X, Y. You
and then
understand
you
what
put
I'm
him in
saying?
jail.
Yeah.
You get so is I just
Right?
think that's the difference.
You put him in jail behind drill now.